And you talked about people wanting to sort of get back to their old life, as it were. What would you say to people, who just say, I just want to go back to normal, and very often you'll find families, that like mums and dads of people with cancer, if that generation will say, let's just forget about it and move on, or move on, but let's just get back to how things were. Treatment's done, finished, done, let's forget about it. Now let's go back. What would you say to people who try to do that?
Yeah, I think it's really understandable. Life was perhaps simpler before, or perceived as simpler, so there's that desperation to go back, but you can't unknow what you know now, and I think that's a tough thing. Your body and your mind have been through so many changes. I think it's really difficult for family and friends because it's hard to feel powerless and it's hard to see people suffer. So they are desperate for their family member or their friend to just get back to normal now as well, because that makes everybody feels better. So it's a challenging situation, but I guess that the message is you can't unknow what you know now. So you're going to have to look after yourself, pace yourself, allow yourself to recover, and pace your limited energy, and do what really matters to you. If you can, if you've got that luxury, try and maybe reprioritize, do what really matters to you. And maybe kind of direct friends and family a little bit. I know you want me to be back to normal, but I can't just step out of this world into post-treatment world. So I need a path to move along.
Yeah, no, I think it's an interesting dilemma as well, because very often people don't want to upset their members of their family by somehow being changed, as it were. So very often we'll hide a lot of that emotional distress.
Yes,
because of the fear of how that might impact the other people.
Absolutely. And I think people feel like, I've had all this support through treatment, so now I'm at the end of it, I can't possibly ask for more emotional support now, so I must get on with normal. We write about this in the articles, but it's not that simple. Actually, the emotional impact tends to hit people at the end of their treatment, because before that their focus has been so much on survival, getting to the right appointments, making sure their counts are okay so they can have chemotherapy, or getting a parking space so they can actually turn up for their radiotherapy. It's very practical. So actually it's only at the end of treatment people have the space and the time to reflect on what they've been through emotionally, and then people feel like, I've already had a year of support, can't possibly ask for more now. But of course you can, and I think sometimes you just need to explain to people how you're feeling, and direct them a little bit in how they can support you best.
Yeah, no, that's very good advice.